Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Courtney Saves Cash and I am Courtney. Let's get into it. So today I'm going to show you guys my new pet and computer binder. So I went away from doing my wallet and I'm just going to do this binder on Mondays, even though I know that this video is way late, but here we are. That is a cat I got from Spooky Budget. It's a little sticker to represent my black cat Pyewacket. And then of course we have our puppy treats, which is why I don't have very many animal or pet challenges in that binder. It's because we're still working our way through puppy treats. And then we do have, I don't remember, so I'm actually recording this as like a voiceover. When I was recording at my friend's house, I didn't want to like interrupt her and she was trying to tell me something, so I ended up just not recording audio with this and just recording it as a voiceover. So we had $50 in a bundle of ones, and then hold on. So we have $48, so 48 plus 50 is $98 to play with today. I'm actually taking a break from my randomizers. I had pre-recorded several of those videos and I kind of want to catch up so that everything's in the same week. And so that's why we have a little bit of extra money to play, because normally I would spread that money around between this video, the randomizer video, and then the Saturday short video. So, as I get all of my money organized here, and the fives are all facing the same way for those of you who that bothers you. Get my scratcher. Let's go ahead and start with our creepy cat girl. I think we may have maybe 1 or 2 more weeks with this one, depending on how many we do this week and how many we do next week. So she gets 5. And one of these days I'll not knock my swan around, but today is not that day. She actually looks really good in this shot. And then the next one we're going to do is another one of my challenges. I'm going to put it in my Ko-Fi. I live in the desert, so this is a picture I've taken, and I have 3 or 4 of these of just desert landscapes, usually at sunset, because that's when it's the prettiest. This one I believe saves 62. All low numbers, so nothing above 9 if I remember correctly. And then I'm going to scratch the weird half one on the bottom. Bothers me, so that's why I'm scratching it as well. So $8 for that one. And then my money all organized. And yes, I'm aware that I combined all of the money, mixed it up. I don't actually like the pockets that I have in this binder, so I'm just trying to work with them and figure out what works best with them. And then I like this challenge. It just makes me laugh. I am both smarter and dumber than you think. Don't estimate me. And I don't know why that cat just seemed to fit that saying so much. It reminded me of like a cocky little teenage boy. So one side is all low numbers and the other side is all high numbers. And you can save both sides, or you can save one side and then the other side. Try to give it a variety, because I'm not low income by any stretch of the imagination. I live very comfortably, but I don't always have the most cash, especially as I'm going through this debt-free journey. And then I did move our Spooky Budget's Dark Crystal challenge over from the Christmas binders. I wanted to kind of condense everything down into one binder where it all made sense. So we're still working on that. It just won't be in the Christmas binder anymore. And that one got 10. What I didn't realize about these pockets is they actually have 2 sections. So there's a front section and a back section. And I think that'll make it a little bit easier to use. So if you guys have heard me talk at all, I I have my big black cat, PW, Pie Wacket, and I made a challenge just for him, where I haven't decided. I do it as a roll and save today, but I don't know that that's what I want to do long term. I may just do it as like a catch-all at the end of whatever, if I have any extra dollars. Because this should save, I don't remember how much this will save. It depends on, it's going to save a weird number because I did the first two as a roll and save. Just to kind of give myself a boost on it. And then that is one of my challenges that I created. It's an A5 binder, so the A6 challenges don't fit as well. And then this one is from Bookish Mama Budgets. It's Meowy Christmas. So a lot of my pet themed ones are going to be for my pets. I didn't realize till after the fact, which you'll see here in a few minutes, that I did this wrong. So it's a shut the box as well as like a scratch off, but it's a game. So I'm playing shut the box first, which I was not supposed to do, and you'll see why in just a minute or two. And then this is me also trying to do math in my head. I've discovered with shut the box, I always want to do like the big numbers as much as possible and then do the little numbers. That way I can kind of save and cheap out a little bit and not save as much. And then, just in case anybody's wondering, I don't think I'm going to do a voiceover style again if I can help it, because it's better to talk in the moment. I also wanted to try this because sometimes I feel like when I'm doing the challenges, I get so focused on the challenges I can't talk with everybody. So while we're doing this, what's everybody been doing this week? How is back to school going? I know we're at the very end of August. We're going to do the August count up and just see what we've saved in our completed challenges here sooner rather than later. It rolled up, like I had $14 that I had to pay into the shut the box game, and I think I did that in ones because I'm trying to save the larger numbers for the puppy challenge. Okay, so here's where I figure out that I was supposed to not play shut the box until I scratched it off. So I was supposed to scratch off first, then what it says. So in this case it was play shut the box, and so I scratched off the next one, and now I saved two. And then the cats, each cat is worth $5, so anytime I come across a cat, I save 5, which you can kind of see the cats underneath the stickers, so you kind of know when a cat's coming up for the most part. Like that one I can see, and so I'm gonna save 5 for him, and then I'm gonna set that binder aside for just a minute and move into my puppy treats. I did have an IOU last time, I think, that I just went ahead and satisfied off camera because it was for $1, and it just bothered me to have $1 hanging out in the nebulous. So I think I do 1 or 2 in here, and I'm really sorry because I know at one point I moved the challenge out of frame. I think in the next one I scratch. For me, I've been working. I actually was asked to do a training for my job, which I was super excited about because it's kind of an honor to be asked to go to another community and do a training and train people on, sorry, that was repetitive. It's a big honor to be asked to go to another community and do a training for that community. And so we had a new mandate in the state of Arizona that says everybody must do 8 hours of memory care training before they can work in memory care. And so I have one of the certifications that allows you to actually teach the training, and so that's why they asked me to come up and do it. I went up Sunday because it's a 2-hour drive to the community from where I am, and I didn't want to try to drive that at try to be there at 9 on Monday and go through traffic and everything. So I'm still keeping this IOU or IOMe sticker thingy or card with this because I always ultimately end up owing on this. But I did want to keep playing on the rest of my binder because I'm kind of excited for it. So since we ended up scratching 2 on here, we'll probably do the last 2 next week and then switch it out for some of the other challenges that that's where I mixed up all the money. I was so mad. Switch it out for some of the other challenges that I have. I've bought several from a couple of shops, and I'm excited to start using them because a lot of them are fall themed. So, and then we have our sunset challenge. Sunset challenge there and then I think I haven't decided yet. I don't know. I hear I do a 10 because I wanted to do one side then the other. Because I wanted to do both sides, but I might do one side then the other going forward. I haven't decided yet. So we have marking off a 10 on my Smarter and Dumber. And then I've been considering lately kind of just closing down my Etsy shop, and maybe until I have more of a following, or it gets discouraging. And those of you who are watching who have your own shops, you know, sometimes when there's no sales, it's like, well, am I making stuff that people don't like? What am I doing wrong? And I think right now, just for me, I need to just focus on just videos, and then I will come back to the Etsy shop. I'm still going to put stuff in my Ko-Fi later on. That way I can... No, look, I scratched another 9. I did not have $9. I was so annoyed. I'm going to still put stuff in my Ko-Fi because I enjoy creating challenges. It's a nice creative outlet for me. But as far as like Etsy shop stuff, I might just let my listings just run out where they are and then kind of go from there and decide, is it really worth going forward at this time, or do I need to just kind of set it off to the side? So, well, I finally got to the end of the video. So I will thank you guys for watching and have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.